Hopped on Chrisean Rock stream to discuss how the Kardashians will potentially be in a RICO, ninja. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. We gotta scroll back. This happened probably like 2 days ago, and I forgot to discuss it. Here we are. Let us know what you think in the comment section, people. So basically, what happened was, hold on. Let me move this over a little bit, make this a little bit bigger. And shout out to Live Bites. Shout out to Live Bites for the footage, because I can find it on TikTok, but it's easier here. Ray J made the claim that the feds are preparing for a major RICO case against Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, ninja. Yep, don't run, guys. The police aren't coming for you, okay? It's a sound effect, okay? So he says that he'll sing like a bird and it's worse than Diddy. So Ray J has been publicly calling out the Kardashians for years over their past dealings, from the infamous tape, and for those of you who don't know who are too young to remember, the infamous fornication tape, okay, people? Fornication. Hold up. The sound effect didn't go off. Yeah, the infamous fornication tape, to business disputes. Now with rumors of a federal RICO case possibly targeting Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, his ongoing tension with the family may have pushed him to speak out even louder. His claims that it's worse than Diddy suggests he feels there's a deeper level of corruption that the public hasn't seen yet. And the question is, as somebody said in the chat, is why did Kim end up going to law school? That was the question, right? That was the question. Why did Kim want to end up being a lawyer and an attorney? Did she really want to go to law school, or whatever the case may have you? And I don't think she actually went to law school. I think she just took the bar exam. She might have did 1 to 2 years or some shit like that, and then took the bar exam. And I guess she passed the exam, so they gave her a legal license. And I mean, she's done good stuff for the community. I guess based off her own notions. Like, she's freed a couple people, gotten a couple people exonerated. So I guess she's doing the good Lord's work, right? Here we go, people. Let us know what you think in the comment section.
This federal RICO, though, on KK and Kris. I would choose that one. Ooh. The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about.
And where's Kanye? Where's Kanye? Where's Kanye? What happened to Ye? What happened to Yeezy? What happened to Ye? I know he has a documentary coming out. Here we go.
It'll be crazy.
What about this?
I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm going to say a lot of shit, but.
Got a little bounce, you walking, your shit would be.
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
Okay, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Y'all hear this nigga, boy?
Now, like I said, y'all seen what happened with Diddy, right? Y'all seen what happened with Diddy. So for it to be worse than Diddy, what could happen? Did they off some ninjas? Did they off some people? Y'all know OJ. Y'all remember OJ? Did they off somebody?
You need to leave.
Did they pay to have a couple people executed or something? Because that's the only thing that would be worse than Diddy. Because if it's sexual, like I said, I mean, I'm confused. And let us know what you think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody who watches us on the playback. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Here we go.
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more. This federal RICO, though, on KK and Kris.
I would choose that one.
Ooh. Hold up.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, they listening to they listening to everything he said already.
You talking about my hair?
They trying to figure out what the fuck the conversation was.
Yeah.
This nigga need camera all over his crib, bro. No, Ray J is really funny as fuck, bro. Bro really is gonna be a nice ass. He is a good ass streamer.
Yeah. So I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like that. So we're gonna go on TikTok and do a bigger deep dive. But let's see what the comments say. Comments say, I think he's fully within his right to forever hold a grudge against that family for what they did to him. Ray J never really thought Kim would get this big. That's really the issue here. Since her man left her, who she was using for money and stability, she back running after streamers and DJ Sky. Bino exposed Chrisean for not being a good mom. Honestly, one of the main reasons he doesn't want to be with her. Don't blame him because her friend Rican, the Menace, Cash Doll, Coley Ray, DJ Sky, Alexis Sky, her sister Chastity, these mothers all have in common. You see their children and they take care of their children, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, this is a long comment, bro.
What the
Bro, look at this comment, bro. Hold on, bro. Real quick. Y'all look at this comment, bro. Hold up. Look at this shit. Yo, this person had time today. Bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody finna read that, dog. And it got 10 likes. 10 people actually read that, bro. You ninjas, bro. Oh my god. You ninjas are Looney Tunes. Anyways, let me see. The tape was released 20 years ago, and he's been saying this for the past 20 years. Why he can't just move on? They were both young at the time. But come on, Ray J, you gotta let that go. Kris will make sure he has a cease and desist order by the end of the day. Ain't no way that Snowflake that strong. He must get his shit from Colombia. His shit strong as stuff. What? All right, man, we're gonna deep dive. Let me go to TikTok. Hey, like I said, there's something to be said about Ray J's career or the trajectory of his career.
If you're not black, keep scrolling.
My bad, y'all. You know my name, Black Adam. But like I said, there's something to be said about Ray J's career not propelling the way forward that it should have, the way Kim Kardashian did. Now, like I said, she was with Kanye, and at the time, Kanye was the biggest thing when they had got together and stuff. You know, Kanye was dropping songs. I can't remember which one specifically, but I would think Power. Let me see, Ray J, RICO. And shout out to Dina. Dina said, I heard him say they are coming for kids. Hold up.
What the hell? Oh my God.
You need to leave.
You don't need to leave, Dina. But like I said, that's just a sound effect. My bad. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hold up. Let me see.
Federal RICO though on KK and Kris. Ooh, that's federal RICO.
Hold on, I want to find something else. Let me see. Hold up. Now, if it was kids, shout out to Dina, because I wasn't even thinking about that. If it was kids, all right, we may have some crazy kind of shit here on our hand. Ray J discussing Kim. Let me see. I don't want to go to the Breakfast Club. Let me see. Here we go.
Yeah, the homie out here working hard doing 30-day subs. He got like people like Kim and Mariah and them coming on. These niggas didn't give this nigga nothing. He trying to get to 1 million subs, Kim. Mariah, John Legend, all y'all niggas. When Lemmy came from Zeus, him with the baddies, they probably give like 30 bands. I give to like 15,000 a night.
And shout out to everybody on Twitch that's watching me. Hey, give me some subs, Ninja. I don't even know how to use Twitch, but we're monetizing. Can you imagine? I don't even know what I'm doing. Guys, I have no clue. Right? I got no clue what I'm doing, but that's not what we're trying to find. I'm trying to find Ray J discussing Kim. And that's another thing too. Like I said, isn't it mad interesting that Ray J never discusses Kim? And shout out to Dina. Dina said he had a RICO coming for Kris the mother. Yeah, he did, but he also said KK too. And KK is Kim Kardashian, if I'm not mistaken. Let me play it again. Hold up. I'm pretty sure he said KK. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure he said KK. Hold up.
Tell her now, the rain is coming, the feds is coming.
Okay, wait.
The feds is
Hold up. Let me find the full thing.
federal RICO though on KK and Kris.
Yeah, so look right here. So right here, he said KK and Kris. So KK is Kim Kardashian, so he was referring to her as well.
Ooh, the federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy.
Yeah, so Kris and Kim.
I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm gonna say a lot of shit, but.
Got a little bounce, you know, you walking, what should it be?
Let me see, hold on. Let's see if we could deep dive and find some information. We're gonna go to Google. And shout out to Dina. Dina said he did, but he kept saying Kris. All right, we're gonna go to Google because we gotta figure out what's the problem. Let me see. You know, Google will tell it best because we got AI now helping us. Let's see. What is Ray J's problem with the Kardashians? Let me see. My bad if my screen's shaking, y'all. I know I got big ass hands. All right, so AI's overview. I like to use this, it helps. So Ray J's problem with the Kardashians centers on his long-standing allegation that Kim K, hold up, is this thing on? Yeah, it's on. That Kim K and her mother, Kris Jenner, and like I said, everything you see is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. None of this is real. This is just my own personal opinions, and we just popping shit. We're trolling. It's just the internet. So Okay, I already knew this information. So Ray J's problem with the Kardashians centers on his long-standing allegation that Kim Kardashian and her mother, Kris Jenner, deliberately orchestrated the release of their 2007 fornication tape, my bad, YouTube, to launch Kim's career. Okay. He has maintained this stance for years, and the conflict has resurfaced multiple times in the media. And I think what it is because Ray J didn't actually get paid for that tape, whereas Kim K made money off of that tape. So I guess he feels like he's supposed to be owed some paper, which would make sense since he is a star in that tape, and that's just how the game worked. A deal, not a leak. So this is the history of the conflict. Ray J has always maintained that the release of the tape was a coordinated deal and a partnership involving himself, Kim, Kris, and not an accidental leak. Duh, just like all the leaks y'all see. Well, sometimes unless somebody does some revenge corn kind of stuff. He claims he and Kim each received $400,000. Okay, so I was mistaken. So they both got 400 racks for the tapes they filmed for Vivid Entertainment, and alleges that Kris helped choose which tape to release. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Brother,
And I mean, that's weird in the sense as a mom, you watching your daughter fornicate with a ninja. Hey man, like I said, I done heard it all. That's why nothing surprises me anymore. You see my eyes? This is the eyes of somebody that's seen and heard it all, okay? So response to the Kardashians. In 2022, the conflict escalated after the family's Hulu series showed Kim receiving an alleged second hard drive of footage from ex-husband Kanye West. Ray J disputed the narrative presented on the show, calling it a lie. He then went on a series of Instagram rants claiming Kris was the mastermind behind the original tape's release and accusing the family of repeatedly defaming him. Damn. All right, so there you go. So the lie detector controversy. Ray J's anger was further fueled when Kris Jenner took a lie detector test on the Late Late Show with James Corden and denied her involvement in the tape's release. Ray J called the test and its examiner fake and reiterated his accusations against Kris and Kim. All right, so basically what he's saying is, at least this is what I think, his career did not propel the way it needed to because they had him do that tape when he wasn't supposed to do that tape. Shout out to Dina. Dina said they profited more than him and they stole from Brandy and her mother 80 racks. Well, there you have it, people. And yeah, for sure, they're going to profit. And gentlemen, shout out to the lady. The women are always going to make more money than us. I'm of the opinion that women run the world, but I digress. Let's continue. Accusations of fraud in 2025. So in conversations with imprisoned former music executive Suge Knight, Ray J and Knight accused Kim and Kris of committing fraud against Ray J and attempting to ruin his career. Yeah, like I just said, I didn't even read that. Yeah, so they messed up the they ruined the propellation. No, they ruined where his career was projected to go towards, right? The trajectory of his career. Okay, let me say it like that. So now claims of the RICO case. Most recently in the September 25, 2025 live stream, Ray J made explosive claims that he is working with federal investigators to build a racketeer influenced and corrupt organizations act RICO case against Kim and Kris. He has provided no evidence for these claims and neither Kim nor Kris has commented. Lack of evidence. Ray J's recent accusations, particularly regarding the RICO case, are unverified. There are no public records, indictments, or official reports to have corroborated his claims. And yeah, you feel me? This is what I'm talking about. So this is why you gotta kind of take things that people say with a grain of salt on the internet, because there's no filing that they actually seen. He might have said it to make him sweat, maybe try and get some money. I'm not saying he running low on money, but what I am saying is he might have said it to make him sweat and make them potentially give him the money that he's owed. Shout out to Dina. Dina said, also remember Kim K was under it. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh my God.
There you go. So there you have it. All right, so Kim K was underage. Hey man, and real quick, shout out to y'all know Lil Tay. Do y'all know Lil Tay? Not that I'm a snitch, but I'm saying Lil Tay was Lil Tay, you know, she became a millionaire overnight. Not that I'm hating. I'm not pocket watching. But I am saying it's like I said, bro, with Lil Tay, she did the same thing because she opened her OnlyFans and made $1 million in the first day with the OnlyFans. But my whole thing is, when did you record those videos? Because you didn't record all those videos in one night, right? So that means you basically sold child pornography.
What do
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, like I said, and then ninjas bought it too. So all you ninjas should be in jail. Besides the point, because I digress. It's not my job. I don't speak from a high horse. Not that I engage in that kind of stuff, but I'm saying, man, everybody done did some stupid shit before. But yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Hold up. I'm trying to pull it back up. Let me see if I pull it back up. So yeah, so basically Kim K was underage, allegedly in the video, and that's why Ray J's like all this shit. Shout out to Dina. Dina said, I believe Ray was trying to take the heat off of Whitney's accusations. Break that down for us. What do you mean by that? About the fact that Whitney Houston? Break that down. Break that down. Hold up, let me see if I find this. But break that down for us real quick. Break that down. Let me see. Hold on. Where we at? I'm trying to find it, people. 1 second. Bear with me. You know I gotta scroll back up because we talk about a lot on the show. Here we go.
RICO though on KK and Kris.
I would choose that one.
Ooh, the federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy.
What about this?
I'm talking about. I'm on the news every day, like yeah. Meaning like I'm gonna say a lot of shit, but
Got a little bounce, you know, you walking, your shit would be.
if anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
And shout out to Dina. Dina said they were saying that Ray J has something to do with Whitney, so now he's gonna shift it off Kim K and her mother's RICO case. Let's go look into that because that could be the reason as well. And like I said, people, coincidences don't necessarily happen. I'm not necessarily. It's not that I don't believe in coincidence. I just don't. You know, I feel like there's a reason for everything, right? Like even with us, with humans being born, right? Humans being made, whatever. There's a reason. There's a reason. There's always a reason. Let me go to TikTok real quick. I thought it was just trolling. I feel like oh shit, my bad. I actually ain't like this ninja. This ninja said the good girls and the 304s are the exact same women. Shout out to the good girls and the 304s, ninja. All right, let me see. So Ray J, Whitney. I thought it was just trolling. I feel like they be trolling. I don't know what's real, what's not real. Why would you snitch on yourself? Let's see. Ray J, Whitney Houston. Why would you snitch on yourself? All right, so this video right here, let me filibuster. So this video right here is showing us footage of Ray J being seen leaving Whitney Houston's hotel minutes after she passed away.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Yep.
No way. Yeah.
So what y'all saying? Y'all saying he drugged her? What happened? Oh, allegedly he was her dealer. Yeah, I was just saying that trolling. But yeah, so allegedly he was her dealer. Oh, shit. You know, we got to be careful here. We can't speak on too much truths because if we speak on too much truths, yeah, guess what, ninja? They gonna get me, okay? They gonna get me. Man, I'm trying to live a long life. Shout out to Dina. Dina said he just said he's on the news every day for something different every day. Oh yeah, Dina reading between the lines. Yeah, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. That's crazy. Ray J speaking after Whitney Houston passed away, and he was outside the hotel. So this is what he had to say. Hold on. 1 second. Here we go. Hold on. Fucking music. Excuse my French. I hate when they do the music shit. Ray J speaking. Hold on. Speaking after Whitney Houston. Hold up.
He was walking out of Whitney's hotel room. You got JoJo holding me down, like walking out. I'm like they made it seem like I was Whitney's D-boy, bro. Really? I'm born in.
I mean, look, like I said, bro, was you the D-boy? Was you the D-boy? That's it. And that's why, hey, gentlemen, if you in the drug game, get out. You don't need to be a dealer. Let people do what they do, but don't be, bro. I'm telling, bro. If y'all knew what I knew, bro, y'all would feel so uncomfortable touching any form of street paraphernalia, bro. But I'm not finna expose too much. I don't need the dealers trying to put a bag on my head because I'm saying too much. Like, bro, they're skimping you every time, bro. Let's just start there, okay? They're skimping you every time, bro. They have to make their money. So they're setting it up to where they'll turn around and give you less. They'll turn around and spray the stuff that you about to ingest, bro. Yeah, they'll spray it, bro.
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say. Well, look. Let me not say too much. Like I said, they'll spray it with air freshener and tell you, yeah, this that gas, ninja. This that gas. Rubbing their hands like Birdman, ninja. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, man. Here we go.
I'm born in 1981. Think about that.
There's no way in the world.
I'm just saying, I'm the influence. Somebody that I love dearly, a nigga.
Yeah, Ninja. Whatever, Ninja.
He was walking out of.
Let me see. Hold up.
I love Whitney. I was with Whitney every fucking day. She was one of the most important people to me. Niggas is saying that I was in the room when she died. Bro, that's the biggest cap I've ever heard. I've heard it since the beginning. But when you know the truth, why do you have to jump out there and try to tell it to everybody? So I didn't care about what people were saying at first.
But what the hell, boy?
So you said you were with her every day, and you was always around her, but you wasn't in the room, bro. That doesn't make sense.
Have to shut certain things down.
Right.
The way they made that scene is so haunting to me. When I got back to the hotel, they did not let me up at first. Until everything was cleared and it was just the family, that's when I was able to go upstairs and see the family.
I mean, that's your friend, but why would you be haunted by something you didn't do? I don't know. Like I said, I beg the question. We're going to beg the question on the show, man. Smoke mirrors truth. Take the black pill and see for yourself. Okay? So we're going to beg the question. It ain't my business, though, but we're going to beg the question. Why would you be haunted by something you didn't do? That's weird, but besides the point.
Talking like late at night. When I pull up, I got my shoes. I'm ready to go to the event. I just talked to her on the phone. She's not there no more. It's over. And Ray, who is her bodyguard, he found her. CNN says Ray J found her. And then 10 minutes later, oh no, Ray, her bodyguard. That shit's 10 minutes later, bro.
Now, what I will say is this, right? What I will say is this. I told y'all guys, there's 4 branches of government, right? I'm about to give y'all some game, okay? Listen to this. There is 4 branches of government. You know, the executive, the legislative, and the judicial branch. The 4th unrestricted, unknown branch of government that nobody speaks about. And shout out to my CIA agents. If you see people leaving the stream, it's because my FBI and CIA agent are watching and they got to snipe my stream. The 4th unrestricted branch of government is the media. And I've said this before and I'll continue to say this. So the media can paint you as somebody you're not, because when one person gets the publication, depending on what you did and who you are, the rest of the people are going to get the same publication and say whatever you did in a different way. So imagine, I'm trying to give you an example. I'm gonna use me and I'm gonna refer to myself in the third person, which is weird because I don't consider myself a narcissist. They gonna say, let's say, Black Adam's dropping a new song, right? One publication says that Black Adam may have a new song on the way. Second publication says that. Imagine seeing 8 different versions of that, right? After 8 versions of that, you officially believe whatever the media told you about Black Adam, because that's just how the media works. So the media can paint somebody as a hero or a villain in an instant. And like I said, once we all start talking, once the internet starts talking, once the streets start talking, all right, now we have this interpretation of this person, whether or not it's true, until something comes and changes our interpretation, and then cognitive dissonance happens. Boom. Now we sitting there questioning, do we believe what we were told prior to, or do we believe the new information? And that's when people start choosing sides. So I will say that if her bodyguard found her, and rest in peace to Whitney, if her bodyguard found her, then yeah, you feel me? But if the media thought it would make sense for them to go with the story about Ray J finding her, they was gonna go with the story about Ray J finding her, because who Ray J is. If I had one wish, y'all remember when that shit was popping off? As a matter of fact, I was the one who said I love you first. You remember that? Here we go.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But so, there's a innocence with jumping to conclusion, and you can kind of see why. Obviously, there's similarities in names, but that was not you.
And shout out to Cam, by the way. Shout out to Cam Newton.
Nowhere to be found.
Right.
And I hate talking about it because I got so much love for her. I've never seen her in that state. Yeah. They never. So to make me that person when I wasn't even there, and then to put murderer on top of that, but I just solely just got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, bro, the only issue is You know, if you wasn't the one, like why it's like I said, why did you cover yourself? Why didn't you cover why didn't you cover yourself? Why did you cover yourself is what I'm saying. Why did you have to cover yourself? You know you ain't do nothing. I wouldn't cover myself. I ain't do shit. Shout out to Dina. Dina said Ray didn't find her because she wasn't lost. She was under last. But I don't know what that meant, but yeah, like I said, bro. Hey man, I don't know. So all I know is based off of our conclusions today, what we're coming to is the reason why Ray J said all this stuff about the RICO. People are starting to think that he's trying to shift away from everything that was happening with Whitney because they start bringing up that information. Let me see. 1 second, I gotta pull up Instagram. I'm trying to find it. Here we go. So yeah, like I said, man. Anyways, I gotta let us know what y'all think in the comment section of whether or not they coming out with this RICO. Personally, I don't think they coming out with the RICO because based off of what AI told me, there is no publications or there is no filings that happen where this ninja turned around and filed and they actually put out a petition saying I'm gonna sue you guys or we're gonna get you guys with a RICO, and nobody went to the feds. Dina said she was unalived. Oh, okay, Dina, I hear you. My bad. My beezy. I'm sorry. Yeah, so here we go.
RICO though on KK and Kris.
I would think that one.
Ooh. And like I said, me personally, I think he was just trolling because he's on Twitch. I think he's trolling.
On Kris and Kim is about to be crazy.
What about this
I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm going to say a lot of shit, but.
Yeah, I think he trolling.
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
Okay, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Like I said, man, I think he trolling for Twitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And shout out to Dina. Dina said then they're gonna go for Jay-Z and Rock Nation. One thing I will say is we've seen a lot of people, like I told y'all, we are watching the fall of the music industry in real time because a lot of people is getting over, and now we got cameras and everybody coming out and snitching on everybody. Yeah, it's getting crazy out here in these streets. But that's it for tonight's show, people. That's it for tonight's show. Shout out to you if you voted. Shout out to you if you donated. If you want to join the memberships, like I said, go on my page, look at my memberships. You're going to get exclusive content. I'm going to start making that content. What else? Like I said, let us know what you think. And shout out to everybody who watches on the playback, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in. We got some drip. Ladies and gentlemen, I got some drip I'm finna give you guys. If y'all want some wristbands, let me know, Ninja. I got wristbands. If y'all want some wristbands, let me know. Let me know and we'll discuss details on how to get that to you depending on where you are. Shout out to everybody that support us outside of the United States. Like I remember we had people in here from Canada and shit like that. We're going to figure that out as well. Hey man, like I said, when it comes down to it, bruh, we'll keep you updated on the story. This is something that came out recently, but it's been an ongoing thing. Past that, shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams and Eves, man. Tomorrow's Friday. We back in here tomorrow. You dig? Peace. Yes, sir.